Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. So in today's video, we have another Sunday style reset. But before I share the outfits I've picked out for the week, I also want to share with you my January favorites. And that's for skincare and for makeup. For skincare, if you know, I've been on a skincare journey in trying to do skin resurfacing because I've suffered from adult acne, hormonal acne, and then after clearing that, now I have hyperpigmentation and dark spots. So in doing that, I've been seeing a dermatologist to try to clear out my skin, and she's been doing a really great job. I just had a skin pill. Yeah, I just had a skin pill, and I'm recovering from it. And I think I need to I have a follow up with her in February, and I think my follow up will probably be a facial, just so that she looks and sees everything is okay. That said, I'm going to share with you my January favorites for skincare. Then I'll share with you my makeup for January. Although I didn't wear a lot of makeup in January, but throughout the years, or throughout from last year up till January, I've had like makeup that I've been wearing, and I'm also participating in Project Pan. But before we get there, let's just dive into it. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, please stay tuned. So for skincare, I mean, skin is the largest organ in the body, and I usually have breakout on my back also, in addition to my face. And I've noticed that if I don't put on like a salicylic acid on my body, I will break out, especially on my back. So just like a back knee. And for me, I use CeraVe. The CeraVe SA for rough and bumpy skin. This is a must. There's no, I always have, I know I say don't have like skincare backups or, multiple of items. I always have a backup for this, because once I run through it, I don't want it to finish, or I don't want to run out of it. So this, I always have a tub as my backup, and this is, if you can see, this is the end of it. This is like all gone, and I go through this like at least I'll use like one of this tub a month. And my husband has joined me also in using this. He uses it for all over the body, because he says it's for rough and bumpy skin, and it has 3 essential ceramides. It's so great, and I don't want to go on and on about it, but I think you should also do your own research to see what other lotions or creams work well for you. And if you have any, please share in the comment section, but this is a great one. So for skincare on my face, another very great item for me is this Rice Water Bright cleansing foam, or foam cleanser. It's from the Face Shop Clean Beauty, and it's a Korean brand. And before, this was actually sent to me in PR. I think this brand reached out to me on TikTok, sent it to me to try, and I'm telling you, I'm a convert. I've bought multiples. When you say multiples of this, because I got this last year. I think it was summer last year, and I'm a convert. I used to use the Paula's Choice, whatever that was. It was with the Paula's Choice, the clear line. It was a clear line. It had some form of salicylic acid, and it did work. But once I decided, one day I ran out of that, and I didn't have a backup, and I said, oh, I received this in PR, let me use it. And I saw the difference in my face, and I was like, maybe it's just one. You know how you try items for the first time, and it will look like it did the work. I said, okay, let me try it again. Like I did in the morning, a double cleanse, then used it in the evening again. I mean, you'll feel clean without it stripping you off. And I used it, and I was like, oh, there's something good about this. And I did receive it. I also have a cleansing oil that came with it. I'm still using the cleansing oil, because I have another cleansing balm that I use from Elemis, and I didn't want to, you know, mix the two because I love my Elemis. But this, I'm a convert, and I don't think I'm going back to that Paula's Choice Clear, because this really did work. And this brand also sent a rice water vegan cleansing facial wipes. I usually get this. You can either find it on Amazon or find it on the site, or on this brand site. It is good. I'll see if I can link a few from around the internet, but this is great. This, as you can see, it's the wipes. I'm telling you, I've gone through a lot of this, and I kept this container so that I can share with you. I think this is not common, but if you're fighting acne and all of that, there's something, I'm not sure, maybe this, I think the Koreans have skincare nailed down. They know what they're doing, and I don't regret this. And it says the rice water, and there must be something in rice water it helps brighten, especially me that I'm fighting hyperpigmentation. This has worked. So in talking about, you know, skincare, another serum that I loved throughout the month of January, because I was fighting, I had the chemical peel. I did say skin peel before, I think it's chemical peel. And the dermatologist had told me to try the Caudalie. I've tried Caudalie in the past, and I think I have the mask and other things, but I've never tried the brightening dark spot serum. And so she told me that, you know, fine, you'll get the chemical peel. It won't really, like, you won't take off the hyperpigmentation or dark spots in one go. You'll still need to do multiple, but in between trying to fade the dark spots or clean out the dark spots, I should get this. And I'm telling you, I first started using this before I got the chemical, because she said, you know, try this, and I can see the difference after getting the chemical peel. And, you know, after recovering, when I started, I mean, I still saw some marks from the chemical peel, but once I recovered from the peel and I started using this, I think this was able to penetrate better, and it works. And it's the Vinoperfect Serum Brightening Dark Spot Serum from Caudalie, and it does work. It's it's gone, and I need to replace it. It's actually very expensive. It's why I haven't, and I had a no-buy for January, so I was kind of trying to put it in the little drops and trying to put it only on the spot so that it will take me over. So now that, you know, we're in a new month, oh, I didn't say happy new month, we're in February now, I can now get a new one and, you know, be able to enjoy it. And when I do, I think I'll get the bigger bottle, because I got the smaller one. This is the 30 ml one, and I think it's a larger size. I'll get the larger size so that I'll be able to get my bang for my money. So another skincare brand for me that I've loved is this COSRX Snail Mucin essence, and I'm telling you, this is powerful. I can feel the moisture. And I'm somebody that gets, like, when things are slimy, it kind of gives me irritation, but this doesn't do that. And there's no smell to it, so I think that kind of helps. And it's also a Korean brand. And I think when you now look at it, you're like, wow, this the Korean skincare industry actually do know what they're doing, and I'm standing by that. This is really great. It's really great skincare. You can feel the moisture, and what I do is I let it, now I've just been putting a lot, I let my skin absorb it, because when I did go to the dermatologist, she said my skin felt dry, even though I have oily skin, so she advised that I drink a lot of water. If you can see my jar right there, I keep going back to it and taking all the water I can get so that I'm hydrated. And then she said, you know, internal hydration and, you know, external hydration. And I've been putting this a lot. And so this has helped, and I've seen the difference in my skin, although I've been using this before, but now I kind of, because of before I was just kind of trying to use a little, but now I've increased the intensity and I've been drinking a lot of water for hydration, and I've noticed a difference. So I cannot talk about skincare without my Panoxyl. Just as I use this for my face, I get the Panoxyl. I use the Panoxyl on my back knee, and I haven't had a breakout in a long time, but I still, you know, from memory, because the dermatologist had referred it, and I've been using Panoxyl actually before it became over the counter, because I think it's now that Differin and Panoxyl are over the counter. Before they were over the counter and they were prescription only is when I started using Panoxyl, and it's really good. I was using it for my face, but I think it's very powerful for my face. And it has benzoyl peroxide, if that's what it is. Yeah, it is benzoyl peroxide. And I think it's very powerful for my face, and I know it's powerful. So when I use it on my face, I use it like once a week. But I use it on my back knee and on my armpit, or in my armpits to wash. I leave it there for, like, you know, before I start washing my body, I put it there while washing my face. By the time I get to my body, it will have done what it's supposed to do. It does help with bacteria and all of that, and it works magic. So if you haven't tried Panoxyl, do your research, see if it works for you, and get it. I might not even put links in the video, because I want people to go out and research themselves, not just click and buy. So this will encourage you to do it, but at the same time, if after this video, I'll wait a couple of days and then put it in my LinkedIn or my Shop My, but that's it. So we're going fast. Another skincare brand that I love and I swear by is this Tatcha, the water cream. And I think Tatcha is also a Korean skincare brand. And it's a lightweight hydration purifying wild rose. It works. I used to have, like, I could get this one in the refill. This is the smaller jar, and a little goes a long way. And this is a 50 ml, and I got the 75 ml, and I think I'm going to continue getting 75 ml because it's a better deal. And especially when Sephora has sales, this I usually will get. And if you see that, you know, this is an empty one, I go all the way to the last and take it out. I mean, when they have sales, or if I want backups for my travel, I'll get the refill. But the big one doesn't have a refill, and I've been trying to manage it. I still have a little left, and using it, I'm going to use it up, you know, in trying to, I know I'm going to run out very soon, but it is really good. And all you will need to do is use the spoon on top and take out little bits on there, wash it or rinse it, and put it back on the top, and you're good to go. And a little goes a long way, like I said. And it's oil-free. This water cream is oil-free. It doesn't clog my pores. It makes my it doesn't clog my pores, and it doesn't let the oil in my face, you know, I don't produce a lot of oil. That's what I'm trying to say. So I love this, that I use it so much. And you'll see from all my empties that this is something that I've used. And I want to be able to say, you know, before I share something, before I go on, my son had asked me, I wear this watch, and he had asked me what was the reason behind me buying it. And I try to think about it, like, that's true. What is the reason why? And I asked him, I said, do you just want the link? And he said, no, I want to know why you bought it and how it's performed. And I think if we start going that way before we go and ask people for link, we should be able to ask them, why did you buy this? How long have you had it or owned it? And what is it doing in your closet? And so this watch I bought in 2019, and I wear it every day. And it was from a promotion and a bonus that I had received at work. and I wanted to mark that and bought it. I want something to substantiate that, and I did a lot of research. And at that point, at that time, this was the only watch that I think I wanted to buy that wouldn't put like a big dent in my budget, and I bought it and I haven't regretted it. So it's a forever piece. It's a great watch, and I think, you know, that brought it clicked. Like, if we go to influencers or people, content creators, and we see them wear items, instead of saying, send me the link, send me the link. I know most people want to sell you something these days. We should be able to ask them or ask me, why did you buy it? Instead of asking for the link, or how is it performing? What purpose does it serve? So that said, I went on a tangent there, and hopefully that helps. The next item that is a favorite for January is this Elemis cleansing balm, and it is a Pro-Collagen cleansing balm. I've used a lot of cleansing balms, and I think, and I know, I not think this is my best. I always go back to this brand. Sometimes I'll go for the this one as the, let's see, I'll go for, you know, this as a hydrating cleansing balm, and there's a green one that I buy from the same brand, and it's really good. It does what it says it will do, and it cleanses you. You can feel it gets into all the makeup and dissolves it, so that by the time you wipe it off, nothing is sticky. And then you go in. After doing this, I still double cleanse. So this, I used to break down the makeup, like then wipe, then, you know, first cleanse, and then the double cleanse, and then, you know, still do like a bit of toner, and then, you know, hyaluronic acid, and of course, you know, my Mucin, my Snail Mucin now serves as my hyaluronic acid. And so I haven't been using hyaluronic acid since I got that, and my skin has been fine. So this Elemis I do really, really, really love. And so onto the next item that I use. Onto the next item that I love is my Ultra MD sunscreen, and it's the UV clear one. It is really good. It has the SPF 46. And it's of course it says a face sunscreen, and what I like about it is that it has niacinamide. So I try not to buy niacinamide on its own anymore, because I know I'm going to go in with it, and I know that my skin sometimes, I react to niacinamide by itself, because I think most of what I'm using, because I use a Paula's Choice toner, it has niacinamide, and then I use this, it has niacinamide. So buying niacinamide on its own, that's not been, you know, my skin hasn't been tolerating it, because I already have it in a lot of ways. So I think that, you know, just two steps of having niacinamide has really worked for me, and I'm not complaining. So the next item, of course, is the perfume, and this I started wearing when I went to get my watch from the Cartier store, and this is the, what is it called? I'll try to see if I can put the name on the screen, but it is good. I love it. It reminds me of a place. I mean, the fragrance is not long lasting, but because I had taken it to the UK with me, every time I smell it, it brings me back to that moment. It brings me back to that holiday or vacation I had with my children, and it's a place. Whenever I want to go to back there, this is what does it for me. So I think I've been associating this with that trip, and I want to always, you know, even if you just have a small bottle of fragrance for vacation, I want to be able to associate a fragrance to a place. It will bring that memory back. So even now smelling this, it brings me back there. The only caveat about this is that despite how expensive it is, it's not, it doesn't last as much as my other fragrances, but I love it. So now we're going to go to makeup. And for makeup, for me, I don't have too much or too many that I wear, or that, yeah, I wear a lot. I don't wear too many because I'm not like a makeup guru. I just know what to get by, how to get by. So I use the Fenty Beauty for me. I use the Fenty Beauty soft matte primer, and I think they've changed because last time I went to try to get this container has changed, and now it's more of a pump where it lifts and you can see. That way you're not wasting anything, nothing is left, because with this you're trying your best to get everything out and sometimes it breaks. And this used to be my, I mean, for me, for makeup, I usually have my travel size and my full size, and you can see that both are all gone. There, it's empty, and I love it. It's not, it gives me that prime where, you know, I'm not too oily or greasy once I've used it, and at the same time I'm not dry. So this I love using, and it gets the job done. So another beauty item, makeup item that I use is this Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer Glow Enhancer. And what color did I get this in? In a 10. And it is so good. Fluid. I haven't bought it. I haven't gone back to buy it because I now wear one from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm on a project pan. So until I finish those ones before I can now hesitate to buy something else. I mean, why I'm not buying this again right now until I finish those ones is because they do almost the same job. So I don't want to be having multiples of things doing the same job and then, you know, thereby wasting money and having clutter. So I've just kept this on hand so that once I do finish those, I'm able to, because I have two of them in different shades, I'm able to now, you know, figure out which one I love the most and buy. And once I buy, because I'm going to be alternating, once I've bought this, I'm not going to buy that one. And I'll make sure that one finishes before I buy the other. So they do the same job, but I love this. This is way more expensive than the Charlotte Tilbury one, but it still gets the job done. So bear with me, we're almost through the end of the January favorites for this section of the video. So the next item is this Bobbi Brown longwear eyeshadow stick, or longwear cream eyeshadow stick, and it's gone to the end. I've tried to look for this. I got this in a PR from Bobbi Brown years ago, and I've been buying it by myself since then. That's how good it is. And especially this shade is the cinnamon, if I'm right. Yeah, it is the cinnamon. Back to this camera. It's the cinnamon one from Bobbi Brown. It's really good. And the good thing about it is that when you wear like powder eyeshadow, it sometimes will dry your, if you don't put like a proper primer on your lids, it will dry out your lid. Whereas with the cream one, you know, of course it has cream, it has moisture, and it stays. It's not like, oh, it moves easily. You're not doing too much. All you're doing is rolling it across, and you're good. And it's for one of those days, especially for me. I don't like trying to say, oh, I'm putting out perfect, I'm blending it in, I'm doing all of that. No, this gets the job done, and I love it. The next makeup item that I have Empties for, and I've used till the last drop, is this Dior lip glow oil. I love using lip balms, lip oils. This my daughter just gifted me. It's from Elf, and if they can do the same job, they'll do. I think this one, there was something special about it. It had the job done, but will I buy it again? No. But I have an empty of it, so I'm not gonna say it's a favorite, but it's one that I noticed the difference. But I'm not like I'm a lip balm person, or if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. My more lip balm is this lip balm I swear by that never leaves my bedside at night is my Jo Malone lip balm. If you know, you know. It's really good. Outside of using Vaseline, it gets the job done and I love it. So this I still love. It's a splurge. If I was feeling like, oh, let me splurge and I'm trying to buy makeup, maybe I'll buy it because I mean I do see that it gets the job done, but it's not something that I'll go out of my way to buy. So the next item that I swear by that I know I have an empty of different empties in, and now it's probably gonna flash, is this Charlotte Tilbury airbrush finish, and this is the number 3. And it's good. I love this. Like, if you, even days where you don't want to wear makeup and you just need something to suck all the oil in your face and you're feeling shiny, just put it on and put it right there and you're good to go. I love this after my makeup, especially when I'm trying to put powders to set things. This does the job, and I love this. The setting part of my makeup in using this, it's something that I have it in this very small tiny size, and I wish I could get like the big, really big one. Although I think I have the Charlotte Tilbury in the bronzer, the big bronzer, but no, I think I have the Armani in the bronzer, not the Charlotte Tilbury. But this, I swear by, I still have one, and because I wanted to do Project Pan, I made sure to finish using it all the way to the end before buying another one. So I'm proud of myself for that, and it's a product I swear by and works for my skin. I was gonna share this, but this was powder that it's part of my Project Pan and it's all gone. At least there's nothing I can really scrape out of there anymore. And this is a powder from Sephora. I'm not too crazy about it. I use it only in it's a matte powder foundation. I use it only in like, let me see. Yeah, I use it only in the summer months where if I'm oily, I just need something to suck the oil, and not in the winter when my face is feeling dry and I need moisture. And it did work. I mean, I had it for a while. I think I purchased it with my sister-in-law, and I made sure to use it till the end before. And I don't think I want to buy that makeup again. It worked, but because it was part of my Project Pan, I made sure to finish using it, and I'm proud of myself for that. But will I be rebuying? Not sure. I'm trying to get my skin to a place where outside of filming videos, I'm not going to be wearing makeup. Okay, 2 more items and we're done. So the next one is this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I've used up all of my one from my travel. This is my travel size. For my Charlotte Tilbury and my makeup, I usually try to have travel size and the full size. That way I'm not all in makeup around. I'm just taking like a real concise small bag to travel with and bring back, whereas at home I use this. But sometimes when I run out, and this is what I did for January, when I ran out of this, I just brought out back my backup, and it worked. And now I'm out of it. I don't have any left. So hence I haven't been wearing makeup, because I'm also on the no buy January, or I was on the no buy January. This is the first, and now I can go back and start getting, you know, the ones that I need refills from. So the last item is this one size setting spray, and if you know, you know, this is a great one. And let's get to the other side of the video and do the Sunday reset. I'll see you in a minute. So let's get on with picking up the outfits for the upcoming week. I already picked out the outfits. I'll just show you and walk you through which outfits I picked. So the first outfit that I picked is this oversized shirt from the Frankie Shop. And although it doesn't say the Frankie Shop, I know I picked it up from them. It says Oh Soul, and Frankie Shop is a Korean-based brand, or most of the items are Korean. So this shirt is from there, and I plan to style it with this faux leather pants from the Frankie Shop also, and this base layer from COS. This is a great combination for me. I love what this will look like. I've planned this outfit in my head and I'm not sure what it will look like, but I'm confined to this rack. This is going to be my outfit, and I have two backups right there in case I have to go into meetings, and I'll share those with you. I might not try them on, but I know they're trusted and yeah, I know I can wear them. But this is going to be that first one. It's really great, and hopefully you're seeing it. So the next outfit that I plan to wear this week is this Nanushka oversized, very thick sweater. And of course, I'm going to wear like a base layer under it. And the good thing about this is that if I don't want to wear a coat when I go out, although with the temperatures we're having right now, I will need to go out. And I did check the temperatures for the week. I probably already posted it at the beginning of the video, but if I didn't, this week we are going into we're the highest this week is 34. It's going to still be pretty cold, but it's not as cold as this past week where we had snow on the ground and it was freezing outside. So hopefully we get a bit of sun to melt the snow that we have outside. So this Nanushka one will do. It's always a cozy one for very cold days. I shouldn't be putting it on the hanger, but I don't have space to fold it into, but so it does get the job done. And this leather pants. This is a straight leg leather pants from Massimo Dutti. I plan to style this together and, probably with the same shoe that I'm wearing. And hopefully, it does work like that. So the next outfit that I'm planning to wear this week is this faux leather pants. I have a lot of faux leather this week. And this one is from Rotate. I love the color. When I wear it out, I've worn it with my yellow Rotate sweater. And I think this combination is good also. And I haven't worn this snake print top from just Caudalie in a while. And I thought, because there's brown in this, and it has a form of snake print or pattern, that this will fit well. Also plan to add this jacket from COS to it. And if I'm not going out, I'll be able to wear it in the house. It'll keep me warm once I'm going out. I'll add a coat to it, and it's a great fit. And the good thing about this COS jacket is that it's 100% wool. It can be very itchy by itself, so I try to always make sure that whatever I have as my base layer, even though I wear a lot of COS 100% wool base layers, they won't itch with this on. So I'm excited for this. So the next outfit for this week that I plan to wear is this pinstripe pants in blue from, it looks more of like a denim, but it is not. It's also from the Frankie Shop. And this sweater from Massimo. What's that? So I think I showed you the outfit up till the last one, but this, you would have seen that I had to rush out of my office or closet to go attend to my children downstairs because I had put some food, I think it was probably chickpeas, and I put in a pressure pot and it exploded and my kitchen was a mess. But everything's cleaned up, everything's looking as it should. Everything's back in place. So that said, that was why that interruption, and I cannot continue in that state of mind. But now that that's over, this is what this next outfit is looking like. This pants is one of a regret for me. I usually try my things on when I buy it because I know my size. And once I saw this, I bought it from Marks and Spencer's in UK. It fits in the waist, but I don't like the fit. I wish I had gotten a bigger size. I might end up selling it once I find out. Yeah, I think I will end up selling it because I have a similar pant in my closet, but it's not exactly the same. This is denim and this is trousers, and this is a light wash, and this is it's the prints are darker on this. So that said, that's what that's gonna look like. Although I think, because I haven't worn it for a while, like once I wore it, when I got back from my travels and I wore it and it felt snug on my waist, I didn't wear it. So I think once I wear it a couple of times, I'll get used to it and it might expand. I mean, I can sit down, I can squat, and all of that in it. It's just that I don't like things too fitted on my waist and stomach area because then they'll give me room to eat. So, and for this, light. I'm wearing a white t-shirt under. This is my Cezanne neat. No, this is Everlane. So, and this Everlane shirt, sweater I've had for over 5 years. And that's something for brands that I've noticed that have lasted for long. I want to go back to them. I don't know why I never went back to Everlane. I think I shopped them while they were at Nordstrom. I'm not sure if they're still at Nordstrom, but this is a very good knit, and this is something that I will wear at home. It's still fits with my t-shirt, and I've noticed that with my some of my knitwears, my t-shirt have come in handy, especially the white t-shirts, because I'm able to layer properly under it when I don't want the when I want to break the colors or the darkness of some of my colors. So that said, this is one of the outfits. I'm not sure which day. I think I've shown you, let's see, one, two, three, four, five outfits. Four that I talked you through, and this is the fifth one. Not sure which day of the week I will wear it this week, but it's gonna be one. I already picked out Sunday's outfit. I already picked out today's outfit from last week, so we're counting from Monday. So this is one of the outfits. Let's continue. So another outfit that I planned out for next week or this week is this is probably gonna be my Saturday outfit. I love wearing um my sweatshirt and sweat set on the weekend. And this top is an animal print one from and I love the paw print. This is from Ghani. Why did I put the mic that way? This is from Ghani, and this sweat set is from Amazon. So let's put this on. Let's see what that looks like. And I'm probably not gonna wear it with shoes because my calendar this week, I'm still working from home. I don't have plans to go anywhere except to run errands, which I don't know about yet. So I might run out to get groceries, but I'll still be put together. And we still have snow on the ground. And all of last week, even when we had snow on the ground, I was wearing my hunter boots, which was kind of perfect. Like it went with every outfit that I wore because I did go out like 2 or 3 times. And when I was running my errands, even with my trousers, all you will see is the peak of the boots, and they had the log sole hunter boots, very fashionable. They were good and very warm because of the socks that I wore with it. So that said, this is gonna be my Saturday outfit, and I can still go out in this. Surprised doesn't have pockets, but I know most people don't like sweatshirt and stuff, but I do. It keeps me grounded to know like breaking outfits. And I know I love wearing like fancy stuff, but I just want sometimes a day to have like proper lounge wear or proper casual wear. So this is gonna be my Saturday outfit, and then I'll show you my definite Sunday outfit. So here's gonna be my Sunday outfit. I really love this. I do. The dress garment is from my sister-in-law's Etsy shop. I love. Her shop is down below. I'm not sure if she has this there yet, but she gave me this as for Christmas, and I haven't worn it since then. I've been saving it for one of the Sundays because I plan my outfits, but I started to plan the outfit in my head to see what would go with it and decided that, I mean, I've worn a variation of this before. Um, I'll see if I have a video, but I had my head tie and all of that. It's on my Pinterest and my Instagram. But I thought to myself, let me see if this will work out. Let me show you what it was without putting it. And of course, I didn't have my mic. So this is what she gave me this too, but I had worn a variation of it with a white I'm not sure if I wore it with a white tie, but this time around I'm trying to wear it with the silk shirt. Of course, I'm gonna put like a base layer, brown base layer, the silk shirt this is from Quince, a white tie from Kohl's, and this dress. So this is a more like me. And when I want to pay homage to my Nigerian heritage, this is how I do it and still modernize it or put my own touch to it. So I love that the tie, the white kind of breaks it up, but the black and the garment right there is really nice, and it would have been nice if I had like a hat on it or something, but it will still do. I'll have my hair out and poofy, and will make more, more sense. Black shoes or black boots. Yeah, black knee-high boots, I think is what I would do just to keep the warmth. Of course, wear pantyhose and all of that. So that concludes this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. This will be I should make it I will make this the thumbnail. Hopefully I can get my daughters to take a picture. So this will be my thumbnail. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you have not given this video a thumbs up, please do. I know this video is all over the place because I had an emergency, but I'm sure you understand from that. And what else? If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you have not liked, please like. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.